A group of truck drivers in the United States has kicked off a cross-country drive from California to Washington, D.C. The organizers want an end to mask mandates, vaccination requirements and business shutdowns. They're inspired by the recent demonstrations in Canada. Ediz Tiyansan reports.
Hundreds of truck drivers have gathered at Adelanto Stadium in Southern California in recent days, and as part of what they call the People's Convoy, they are set to begin an 11-day journey across the country that will end in Washington, D.C. Inspired by the so-called Freedom Convoy in Canada, truck drivers here are also protesting COVID-19 vaccination and mask mandates across the country. They call it a government outreach they claim is unconstitutional.
Declare the pandemic over. Declare that Omicron has given you the shot. You need to drop the mandates and you must remove the emergency declaration. The pandemic is over.
Now, you may remember the truckers' protest in Canada that crippled traffic movement in and around Ottawa for weeks, as well as disrupting trade and traffic at critical U.S.-Canada border crossings. So many wonder whether this group, having received the backing of ultra-conservative sectors of the society, would engage in similar disruptive efforts in or near Washington, D.C. Organizers here say the convoy will abide by the local authorities and is not meant to enter the D.C. proper area. But at least 2 other trucker convoys are expected to set out for the capital over the coming days, and several participants are calling for a blockade of streets in and out of Washington, D.C.
We expect the convoy to grow by the thousands, and I would imagine by the time we get to D.C. there will be tens of thousands of people that are involved in this movement by the time we get there.
And there's enough concern over their arrival that the Department of Defense has approved requests to deploy some 700 National Guard troops on D.C. streets. It's also likely fencing will again go up around Capitol Hill, similar to that used after the January 6th riot. It has taken weeks for this loosely organized group to finally bring together enough drivers for the protests, and it comes at a time when the Omicron surge of the coronavirus has receded across the U.S. and more states have begun lifting mask mandates. Ediz Tiyansan, CGTN, Adelanto, California.